Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, I have an older mother who's 80. And she's doesn't hear very well. So she'll pop right in to all my conversations, or I have people over, or friends, or I'm teaching something here. She'll wheel herself in and just start talking and demand stuff, and I don't know, she's not that ignorant. She can be hateful. And she's just hateful to me. And ever since I was a little girl, she had me late in life. She was a smoker, and I was just giving you an example of what she used to do before she got in that wheelchair, which, you know, she can walk across the room. If there was $1 million there, she'd get up and walk. She just chooses not to. She wants people to wait on her hand and foot. But my mother, when I was growing up, I was in a restaurant with a bunch of family members, and I came out of the bathroom and sit down by her, and in the restaurant she was smoking, and I said, "Mom, can you just put that out while we're eating?" She blew the smoke in my face because 5 minutes earlier, my older sister, Wanda, said something about her smoking, and so she took it out on me, the baby of the family. You know, I've never blown smoke in anyone's face, nor would I ever do that, even if I was a smoker. Nor would I kick somebody when they're down. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm still dealing with this mean woman who I have to take care of, make sure she's fed, bathed. I've got 3 older brothers still alive that get offended if I write them a letter and ask them for some money to help me with her, as they don't want to do it. Okay, back to what I was doing. I want to show you, sometimes I will throw in some super enzymes. I hope you can see this. Because sometimes it works better when I do that, but I can't tell if that would help or not. I wanted to show you an example of one of these smoothie packs that everyone seems to think they're great. It says, in a blender, add strawberries, ice, contents of this package, and milk. Because we know what milk does to us. It makes all this phlegm. Blend on high or 1 minute. The funny thing is, when you go to the ingredients, which is ingredients. Here it is. I'll read it to you guys. Well, I'm trying to make it bigger, but it says sugar, corn syrup, solids, non-fat dry milk. That could be okay. But then gum, natural and artificial flavoring, and salt. So you have sugar, gum, artificial flavoring, and salt. So that's what you're getting in these little smoothie packs, okay? Strawberry. This one's strawberry. Okay, that's what you're getting. Read your ingredients, just like I tell everyone who buys a book from me. Read your comments. I take the time to wrap, ship, send a thank you note on time, get your book, and you didn't read the comments that it was a paperback or a hardback. Depends on... Please read your comments. People, if you're going to buy something, take the time to read what you're buying. Can you tell I'm peeved off? My mom came in the room and was just driving me nuts. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that please don't waste your money on these silly little packs of dry junk that's just filled with sugar and salt and fake flavors. Please take the time to spend money on blackberries, raspberries, berry blends, giant strawberries, acai, dark sweet cherries. What do you get in it? That's right, there's dark sweet cherries in this bag. You know, I'm just like, and start off with some fresh orange juice. It's not hard. It's one of the easiest ways to live your life. What's this? Oh yeah, it's a banana. Oh, I've been trying to help people juice for, now it's going to be over a year. And they're still like asking me and they don't get it. And what's there to get? Buy some fruit and vegetables and juice it. There's my makeup. I'm looking for it for days. And I get the clean and the clear, the most basic kind you can get. I work in a professional business, so I got to look really professional. I go months and months without makeup, but anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. But, oh no, I'm just so fed up with people and life itself in general lately. I can't make people happy. I don't know what to do. I'm only one person. Like Dan McDonald said, he's only one person. I'm going to put it in here, then I'm going to dig it out to put in my compost. Just drag the whole thing out there. You know, I don't believe in putting parents in old folks' homes. I've never done that. I never wouldn't believe in it. I think the stress of my mom lately has been driving me crazy thinking, well, should I? You know, and I'm like, no. I believe in karma. I don't know how to say it. I just don't. Even if she's the meanest old hag to me, I've got neighbors that look at me and go, what are you doing? Why is your mom, who they know has done certain things to me in my life, why is she so hateful? Why is she this? Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't started. I was in a better mood until she came out. Cords. Don't you wish we could live a life without cords? Okay, I've never used this before. Hoping it works. I use a little white one. A little white one. So, this one's a lot better. Merry Christmas, honey. Is there lemon? They smell delicious. Woo! They smell great. Please use your compost. Please have a compost started. It makes the best dirt. I gotta plant a tree. April 10th. April 10th is Plant a Tree Day for Dan McDonald. Funny thing is about April 10th is my old anniversary to my first husband and my second husband, because I married him twice. Yeah, it was pretty dumb. It's still a good date. April 10th is a lovely day. April 10th. You ever had this done where it just falls off and a clean? Look at that. Anyway. Let's see here. Quick. Oh, I didn't get much out of any of those. I should have put them in the juicer, huh? I need a strainer. I'm second guessing myself. I truly need a strainer. I hope you guys had a pleasant giving holiday, loving, sharing holiday. I hope it wasn't all about what you received in the mail or the present you opened. Hopefully the present is your life. Every day you wake up feeling good, feeling the best you can be. I hope you get plenty of sleep. I am a person who lives off about 4 hours of sleep a day, if that. I don't get very good sleep. I'm not sure if that's because of my ex-husband, the stress in my life, my diet, my old diet, and or I don't know when I started only sleeping 4 hours a day. And that's with even when I used to take Tylenol PM, Motrin PM, all the PMs. You know, nothing works. I've talked to plenty of people who live on 4 hours of sleep. So, you know, my second job, you know, I'm a bookstore owner. But my second job, I get up pretty early, go to work, come back at 2. Get that work done. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's stress. I use ice water, ice, sherbet, coconut water, whatever I have. Sometimes I throw in some fiber powder, natural fiber powder. I use enzymes. I have acai drops. There's some fiber powder in there. I can't chip it. And I got some new acai drops, and lo and behold, I don't know where they went. There's somewhere in here put away. The girls did it, or some blackberries. A melon, berry melon mix. This has blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. You guys seen that on camera, right? You see this? I have it all over the floor. Yes, I do. So, oh, that's like about $10 worth of fruit. Oh! So my guinea pig is going to get some nice frozen fruit thawed out for him. My guinea pig. What did I call him? I'm going to have to replay this and listen to what I just called my guinea pig. Oh, can you tell I'm living off 4 hours of sleep a night? So if any of you have any kind of recommendations besides trying to unstress me, I mean, obviously, if I could unstress myself, I'd be doing it. So, I just went through court 3 times trying to get my retirement from my ex-husband. That is a process, a big, giant process of fighting for your rights with an expensive lawyer. That's what I just went through. Like I said, this is all going to go to the compost, unless I pull out some frozen big berries for my guinea pig. But that process stressed me out unbelievably. You know, going to court every morning at 9 o'clock. Him finding and buying a new lawyer because he wasn't happy with the first setup. And this is a man who retired back in last March, who owes me thousands of dollars for the older daughter we have together that he had custody of because he chose that, and I had the custody of the 3 little ones. She was living with him. I was raising the other 2. I probably could save those. Well, like I said, a guinea pig will eat them. And we have tons of raccoons. I feed them all. And he owes me $14,000 for my first older daughter. I'll probably have to fight that in court too because he doesn't want to pay that. He's trying to say that out of the blue, or his new wife, Gabrielle, he met in Mexico. And married her, what, in a week? No shit. No kidding, right? What the fuck, right? A week. We were talking, and he said, I hate her voice, and I hate her big eyes. Her strange voice and her manly voice. And next thing I know, he's picking out a wedding ring at Kay's jeweler and showed it to me and said, you like her little ring I got her for Christmas? Yes. I was just happy he found someone and left me alone. Yay! I should pray every night for him to find someone and leave me alone. Like I said, we're married twice. He's very strange man. I'm throwing raspberries in there right now. Okay, so he marries her, gets orders to move on base. My daughter says, I'm not moving on base with you anywhere. The only reason I'm living with you is because you're near the school I want to go to. He gets pissed off and says, if you live with your mother, you're going to be a ghost to me. That's what he says to her. Now, this is second hand. I don't know if he really said it, but why would she make that up? So, she starts living with me, Then he gets orders to Germany, and, well, there's a little story before that. The girls had an outcry. He was touching their pee-pees. Yes. So, fast forward. He gets orders to Germany. And he goes to Germany. Nobody sees him for 8 years. Of course, there's no child support. Of course, he doesn't get arrested. He passed a lie detector test. He's military. They teach him how to pass lie detector tests. Everyone always just says, be thankful. The children are safe. He's out of your life. I'd be thankful if he fell off a cliff and died. I'd be that thankful. So thankful I'd be. I've got pineapple. I've got cranberries. I've got the Wonder Fruit, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Started off with orange juice, ice, and water, and a banana. Fresh orange juice. I'm going to throw in some acai. You're just starting out. Don't worry about half of this. Just get some, well, no, that's the vegetables. Just get some, I hate to say frozen orange juice. Just get whatever you can. Start off with 2 or 3 things. Put it in a blender and start. Because believe you me, when I first started, I started off with a little bullet that held this. You can get smaller, but you put it on there. It burnt. All I started off with was some sherbet. An orange, and a banana. That's all I started off. And then I got really into it, and so I added a kale leaf. Kale. I started having all this energy. And then I was on and on and on and on. So then I went to the Vitamix. Can you see it? And the newer orange juice things. And then before that, and then I went to a Breville. It's just like, one step at a time, please. One step at a time. You've got time. It took me 9 years to gain this extra weight. You've got time. I'm sorry to be yelling and bitching, and anyway, and you'll learn all this. You will learn all this. Take your time. Make this your new hobby, as Dan would always say. Make your health your new hobby instead of riding a bike. Well, do all that too, but maybe instead of less gaming and toys, less emails. You know, we all email. Come on, you're watching a YouTube video, please. Make your health your next hobby, please. Save your life. Put some more years on your life. Stay away from the fake crap. This smoothie they call is not a real smoothie. It's sugar, it's salt, and it's gum, whatever that is. Anyway, I'm still doing this with my ex-husband, right? Yeah. Now we're going to add black sweet cherries. These aren't little, these are big. They're not, and they don't taste like the ones I used to peel off of a tree in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to change my mood and not think about my ex-husband, who's robbing me blind because I settled for $500 less than I should be getting. I just didn't want to go to court again about this. You know, he owes me more child support for the little kids. Well, I keep asking myself, why did I ever spread my legs for that man? I know. Being ugly today, I'm never ugly like that. And I guess I'm just physically sick thinking about it. Jason, my partner for the last 9 years, you can't even start talking about this guy, and his whole face changes. He thinks about a man touching a little girl the age of 3 or less, and he physically gets sick. He's helped raise a couple children of his own. You can't say that he's raised them because he had issues too paying bills, paying child support. So it's like, you know, I met another man who has issues with paying child support. And I know, it's my walk. Trying to get off of thinking about my ex-husband. It's hard to think about it, that he's getting away with abusing children. And he's not in jail getting raped up the butt by men. That's where he should be. But for some reason, he's out. for some reason, he went and had a reversal done on his, he had not a hysterectomy. He got fixed, and then he went and had a reversal done so he could have more children to do whatever he wants with. This time, he had an autistic child. He did. And he's all alone with his daddy in a house in Colorado. As soon as I found out she had that baby, which I asked his mother, I called the Child Protective Services. Got a letter back. Nothing proven. It's a baby. That's what I did for that baby. His baby. The reason I add a little bit of sherbet to make it feel or taste like a smoothie to me. It's about as much as I put in. Unless I'm sharing it with my ex. Yeah, see? He's on my mind. I don't put any sherbet in usually. This is lime sherbet. Talks about Brazilian nuts. Has coconut in it. Does have sugar in it. That's the only fake sugar in here. Anyway, needless to say, I tried. He's a perfect little liar. He believes everything he says, and that's, I don't know if that's how he passed that polygraph test in the courts. And I think the Air Force was just so happy, too happy to ship him off back to Europe for another 8 years. So that's where he's been. So when he retired and came back to the States, I went back for him and fighting with him. And let me get this blended up. Texture to it. It will have a creamy texture because the Vitamix, you know, pulls everything out of everything and tears it up and makes it taste terrific and smooth. And I think that I got so used to the Jamba juices that I really like the little bit of sweetness from my mind is just so screwed up right now. Hold on. Smoothies. And I'm weaning myself off the sherbet. Doorbell. Hey, Bridget. Hi. Want to come in? How are you doing? There's a stray cat called Patches outside. She's so cute. Her face looks like a quilt. Different colors. My mom must hit a bunch of chocolate because I don't see it sitting there on the counter. I like it big enough to drink with a straw. found no seeds, so I'll let it rest. I don't pretend I overwork my machines, because I don't overwork my machines. Unlike my husband, I'm more patient. Oh, I can't wait till he rebuilds his kitchen. He just rebuilt our bathroom upstairs. And he has done a lot in the kitchen. We took out this wall. And you see the little, this is just, we had a party a couple years ago. And so he put this fake stuff up to cover the hole. But all this is going to be gone. And then we'll have an island here with my stove. So that's what's going to go here. We have an extra fridge there now for our produce. And then we added these cute little white things that pick up all the dirt. That was added on. The backsplash was added on because there was none. Whoever had this house first added this huge extension, because this is actually the back wall that would have been the back of the house. All this is added on. And it slopes down. They didn't pull a permit. And all that there is all added on, the back room, because this was the back. This was an outside back door. And like I said, this is the back of the house. This was back of the house, so. And then you're looking at all the excess back there. Anyway, we're going to take out this wall and put appliances, and then this will be, like I said, my island sitting here. The floors are already up, ready to rip. And so this was just added, all these, which will probably tear all that down too. Anyway, he built these so we could roll and change, and like this, see, this is all going to come off. But yeah, the kitchen was closed off here. So this is original, these, and those will be gone. See, there's no black splash. All it is like some paint. This is the original sink, an extra fridge. I have my other fridge at the other house, so warehouse. And for some reason, when you come in the front door, it has these, see, I mean, I guess, I don't know what they're thinking. Whoever built the house, it was a tiny little kitchen. To me, I wouldn't even have a door here. I mean, you just have a wall, but then you have to go around to the kitchen that way, and maybe that would be better. I don't know. Who's calling? Bay down. I don't know. Anyway, I let this sit enough. Let me turn it back on. You gotta get those seeds. Tiny, tiny, tiny. That's if you have coconut or like the thick fiber of the fruit. A real blender could do a really good job, but the Vitamix tears it up. You can make great baby food in here, hot soups. Breakfast for the girls. All the fun in the house today. Breakfast for the girls. Without the fake powdered sugar. I used about, 4 tablespoons of sherbet. I can't even use sherbet in Jason's smoothies due to the fact that he doesn't have a high tolerance for dairy, and it's like sometimes I'll go to bed and I'll wake up smelling his nose or the mucus coming out of it, or it's a horrible flavor, smell coming out of it. It's like a pungent smell. I don't know. He's been dealing with it for years, and his poor ex-wife, they didn't know what it was. His dairy intake, or if he eats ice cream, or sherbet that doesn't really have milk in it. You know, I don't. Poor guy. This will get us off a great breakfast start. One of these is about $5.98 at Jamba Juice. And I don't waste anything. I rinse it down. Add a little bit more. angle it better. There we go. Now I can make a picture of these again and put it in the fridge, and it'll last all day. Not over a day. Nothing over a day. When it comes to anything that has a little bit of dairy in it, not over a day, guys. That's my preference. Strainers, all this new equipment. You might think you're saving a lot of money because it's not too strong for Mom. But like I said, she has no taste buds right now. They went away after she quit smoking. So when she quit smoking, she quit everything, basically. Here, Mommy. Fruit. Fruit, Mom. It's a cool cat picture. Picture of me. My brother got in Italy.
Don't taste like nothing.
That's okay. You drink it. Don't taste like nothing. See? Here's some stuff from Germany. One of the first little things I made with patches, and it's called with already fraying. Cross stitch. Crewel. That's a sewing method. And we keep going. That my sister made. I had one I started, but I didn't finish. So this is a picture of Mom years ago. Back 1972. There's Mom. See, I'm calmed down now. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm being taken advantage of by my brothers. And what they don't do or they don't help me. Alright. Cheers. It's very smooth. It's a little tart. Tiny little, like one. I got one little seed in my mouth. Tiny, tiny. 3 straws. I was blowing straws. I don't want any kind of bugs or anything in it. We don't have cockroaches. Thank you very much. You never know. I was helping out a lady with her hoarding deal. She's a hoarder. Is a hoarder. Lauren, here's your drink. Lauren, baby. I'm going to put your drink over here on the counter, okay? Lauren, I'm going to put your drink on the counter. Okay. Drink it when you get up. And when I was unloading some boxes here, going through it, I found a baby cockroach, and I just lost my mind. Because, you know, once you have them, you can't get rid of them. It's hard to. And in this house, Jason and I use natural earth. He puts powder up on anything. And I haven't seen a cockroach in years. We'll see water bugs now and then. From coming in from the outside if it rains really bad. Sarah! Sarah! She's still asleep. Put hers in the fridge. There's hers. And, you know, I really could... Oh, here's some more acai that you could use to start out with if you don't have OJ. Or pure apple juice. Or pure grape juice or something. So, that's my breakfast. This will get me going. Oh, sometimes up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jason organized. Oh, you can't see it, can you? I'm sorry. Our little makeshift products for... We've gotten rid of a lot of crap, too, so... Anyway... Yeah, time to get rid of some cake mixes. Because they're crap. This is from Marilyn Monroe, but we're tearing down and tearing up, so. These are the last 2 little things I haven't moved. All the pictures and artwork of hers are... Look at part of my messy desk. This is the incoming for eBay. eBay bags full of stuff to sell. eBay. Books to list. Books. It's just little changed around my office a little bit, and I added that into my closet. So I've got the big giant guy, and so you need to get out of my closet, Missy. This isn't your closet. This is Mommy's closet. Go on. Bye-bye. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Well, guys, thanks for staying with me with all my emotional ups and downs. And thanks for listening, whoever's out there, whoever's not. Whoever just turns me off because he can't stand me. Jason got a lot of things on the walls. I'm like a kid. I just keep changing, don't I? Bye, guys. And if I don't see you, have a great, happy, safe New Year's. That was my present from my honey, besides a shirt. Yes. I love you guys. Please be safe for the new year. And blessings to all, and to all a good night. Cinnamon, you can't have my chair. Drink my drink. Drink it. Drink it. It's good for you. She does eat lettuce. She does eat lettuce.